A tiny homeless kitten took fate into her own paws when she approached a member of her new family on a clifftop walk, encouraging him to take care of her. Little Bramble was no more than 10 to 12 weeks old and battling potentially fatal cat flu when she managed to run over to Billy Kelland. The 21-year-old was on a hike with friends along the coastal path in Porthcurno during their weekend break from Royal Naval Air Station Culdrose, where Billy is a Royal Navy air engineer. The kitten was crying out as she ran towards them, evidently hungry and in need of attention, comfort and help. Bramble took a particular liking to Billy and kept climbing up his legs while walking along with the group. When it became clear she did not want to leave them, Billy let Bramble climb into his rucksack, and he carried her with the rucksack open on his chest as they hiked the 6 miles back to Sennen Cove. Aware that adopting Bramble wouldn't be compatible with life at the airbase, Billy called his animal-loving mum, Katie Spencer, who in turn called Cats Protection Cornwall Cat Centre. The team at the centre advised that Billy should take Bramble straight in. Bramble was grubby from being outside, and there was evidence she'd had fleas. Most worryingly, Bramble was sneezing, had watery red eyes, was struggling to breathe, and her meow was raspy, all signs of highly infectious cat flu. Rehoming and welfare assistant at the centre, Gemma Reed, said, "We cannot know how Bramble ended up fending for herself, but with a 71% increase in cat abandonments over the past 3 years at our centres nationwide, there is a strong chance that Bramble or her mother had been left alone on the cliff." Thankfully, Bramble was a determined little kitten, and she found Billy, whose kindness and quick thinking saved her. It's likely she would have died a painful death if she'd remained out in the elements with her cat flu untreated. It's never acceptable to abandon a pet, and we would urge anyone who is struggling to contact us, other welfare organisations or a local vet for help. After a month of treatment for cat flu and a search to ensure she was not already owned, Bramble was nurtured, microchipped, vaccinated and was ready to go home. Kate said, "Billy visits Bramble often, and I think she does know he's her special friend. She likes watching football with him and chasing the plays on his iPad. I was concerned about our dog Cookie, who is getting old. I wasn't sure he would keep up with a young kitten, but as it turns out, Bramble has given him a new spark. Bramble is an absolute sweetheart and loving life. Our front room currently looks like a kitten play gym, but when bedtime comes, I carry her up to her room, tuck her in, and we don't hear her peep until morning."